Hey Algebra 1, it's online week 4. We're back in my basement. We're going to do our last lesson for sure on exponents this week. We're going to look at negative and zero exponents. The rule for zero exponents is that anything to the power of 0 is 1. 5 to the power of 0 is 1, 2 to the power of 0 is 1, and therefore any letter to the power of 0 is 1. The rule for negative powers is just that we can express them as a fraction, and then if they're on the bottom of that fraction, the power becomes positive. So x to the negative 5 can also be written as 1 over x to the positive 5. I'm going to do the first half of your worksheet, and you're going to do the second half this week. So here's the first 6 questions which I'm going to do. We're just going to express this as a positive power. To do that, I have to make it 1 over 2 to the positive 3. You see how it's changed? Power becomes positive, but stays the same number, and then it goes on the bottom of a fraction as the denominator. Even if it's a negative number, if the power is negative, we can do this again. So this becomes 1 over negative 4 to the power of positive 2. And I'll want to just keep my brackets for that one, okay? Because it's the negative and the 4 that are getting squared. Power of 0, no matter what it is, can be written as 1, because that's what it equals. Try it in a calculator if you're not sure. Anything to the power of 0, it will tell you it's 1. And then another one of these negative powers, same deal. I can express it as a positive power by making it 1 over 4. And then negative 3 becomes positive 3. These are the kind of questions we're going to do for the rest of this worksheet when we're just combining these two skills together. Now to split this up, the number 2 has no power. I'm just going to keep that on top of my fraction. M to the power of 0 becomes 1. So 2 times 1. And then n to the negative 4 becomes 1 over n positive 4. If I want to combine these, and I do, I want to combine these now. These dots just mean multiply. So looking at this, 2 times 1 times 1, I'm just going to have a 2 on top. And on the bottom, I've just got my n 4. 2 over n positive 4. Alright, that's my final answer for this question. So see how it's changed from that to that. Much more simple, and there's no negatives anymore. So this is just another way of expressing that. We've kind of simplified it. Number 6, it's got this negative at the start. There's no power to this 4 though. I'm just going to keep that as it is. I'm still going to have negative 4. And then I've got x to the negative 1. I'm going to change that so it's 1 over x to the positive 1, right? And this is y to the 3. Now be careful here. It's a positive, so I'm just going to keep that as it is. That's going to go on top of my fraction. Joining these all together now, I've got a negative 4 and a y3 on top of my fraction. And then as the denominator, I've just got this x to the power of 1 on the bottom. Now you can write x to the power of 1, or you can just write x, because it's the same thing. That's all good. Your attendance word for this week is the number 6. Email me if you have any problems. We'll do a Zoom on Wednesday. If you have any questions, stop by and I can help you out. Well done, class.